Hello, we are back again. This time we are talking about a show that a lot of you guys probably know, probably enjoy as much as us. I hope so. Oh, look what I did there.
Look at you.
I'm like Funkmaster Flex.
It is Cat and
Woof.
And we're here to talk about
Community.
Very good show.
Yeah, so we watched Community recently, and exciting news if you're a fan.
They're getting a movie.
They are getting that movie finally. And 6 seasons and a movie.
And it's going to be original cast besides one.
One is the loneliest number that you ever Pierce.
Bye, Pierce.
If you don't know already, yeah, Pierce was the odd man out here. Apparently Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase or
no,
Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy like the car?
Chevy.
Chevy.
Chevy. Heavy like a Chevy?
Heavy like a Chevy.
Heavy like a Chevy. Yeah. The odd man out here. I guess he didn't get along with some of the cast. Or by the end, I guess really anyone?
I was going to say, I heard from you, it was like all of the cast hated him at that point. And when I looked it up, he was like, the Community was dumb anyways, and it wasn't as funny, and it's my standard.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know. The guy obviously, had a problem with the people he was working with, and that's sad. You can see they even cropped him out of this picture. Yeah, he is not in this picture. You can see his little Pandarino.
Little behind the scene. That's the picture. But yeah, as you could see from the picture, he's even cut off in the picture. That's not mean. That's just the picture we found. They cut him off in the picture.
To be honest, we don't know if that's like an official production still. That'd be really sloppy if it was. I think that's just like a fan picture or something. But I don't think they actually. But yeah. He is known to be
an a-hole.
An odd man out on the. Well, we don't know he's an a-hole, but I don't know anything about the guy. I always like Chevy Chase in like his own production. I don't know. In other things, I've liked him. Maybe this wasn't his cup of tea. Sometimes you just work with people who you don't get along with.
True.
True. Yeah. A little behind the scenes information. Kat doesn't get along with anyone who she's ever worked with.
That's not true. I just don't get along with specific people that I work with at the moment. Anyways.
Oh no. Should we cut it? No, she's just going to speak her mind.
Anyways, back to Community. I have never seen Community before. I watched it recently, and I gotta say, it was really worth a watch. It was very funny. There was odd things that I was just like, oh, that's a little weird, but she's of age, so I guess it's fine. But
oh yeah, the stuff with Annie.
Yeah, that was a little odd to me, and I was like, okay, but
I don't know. She's a college student, so I mean, they play her like she's supposed to be like a young character, and she acts innocent. But I feel like if you're in college,
but he's also supposed to be like 34, and she's supposed to be like 19.
Oh, like her thing with Jeff?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both adults. People are weird about. Okay, hot take coming through. No, I feel like if you're an adult, you can make your own decisions. But if you want to date
19 and 34?
Yeah, if you're 18, you can go to a foreign country and get shot in the head, while wearing fatigues, without even joining the army. No, you should join the army if you're going to do that. But I'm just saying, in general, if you're 18, you can make lots of dumb decisions, and you're responsible for them. If you commit a crime, you go to jail as an adult. Your brain isn't fully developed. Your brain isn't fully developed until you're 25, I think. Right?
25,
25 now?
They're saying 25.
Well, you're not going to push back the age of consent to 25. And
Well,
I feel like people just reach a certain age and they're
well,
like,
for me, it's the age gap. It's not even the fact that it's like, oh, it's like a really young girl. Her brain isn't developed yet. It's an old man taking advantage of her. No, it's the fact that's like that's huge. That's like 20 years.
no, it's not. That's like what, 10 years?
19 and 34.
Okay, that's like 15 years.
That's a big gap.
And I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's your choice at a certain point if you want to have an age
That's
gap
true.
relationship. I
That's
mean,
true.
if I wanted to date somebody who was like, like Kat, for example, is 20 years older than me.
That's
And
not
we
true.
make it work.
That is not
We
true.
make it work.
Actually, Wolf is...
I'm a widow boy.
But for real,
But Kat
Wolf is
about-
actually the oldest one.
Kat's about 20 years older than me.
That's not true.
We make it work.
Wolf is actually the older one. 4 years age gap.
Okay. Yes, I'm the old man. Old man.
Don't
River.
say that now.
Old man River.
Oh boy. Anyways, back to Community.
All I'm saying is, like, you're an adult. You can buy cigarettes. You can buy a gun. You can go join the army. You can cast a vote. You can...
Cast a vote till you're 21.
When you're 18, you can vote.
Oh. Well, I'm just dumb then. Oh, you gotta be 20. Oh, you can't buy cigarettes till you're 21 now.
That's not true.
It is.
No, it's still
They
18.
changed it.
I don't think that's true. Anyways, when you're 18, you can make adult decisions. Plenty of adult decisions. Yeah.
Just for me, it was weird. Just in my
it's
opinion.
Not
But
the most normal thing, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of people date people who aren't their
either
age.
way, it was a
It's
good show, and I enjoyed it anyways. That was my one takeaway, was that was a weird just thing. Because he started off
Yeah.
with liking Britta, and then suddenly now Annie and him are kind of like a, ooh, will they, won't they? Oh no. My lord, my lady. Bro, no.
Well, it is weird that, like, Britta's character went from being, like, a like, normal, like, she's got some character flaws. She's a little bit,
Kooky. Out there.
No, I guess in the first, like, few episodes, she was just like, oh, okay, I'm super, like, into all of these causes and all of this stuff, but maybe I'm not really as down to earth as I could be.
Yeah.
And then by, like, season 5, she's just like, I'm a stupid idiot.
Yeah, they literally turned her into that bubble blonde bitch.
They turned her into, like, the dumbest character on
Yeah.
the show. Like, dumber than Troy. Which is like,
Is he
they
he's
did
supposed
end
to be
up
the
dating.
really dumb one?
They did end up dating,
Oh,
so maybe
yeah.
they were just, like, dumb people end up together. I don't know. But, like, yeah, she just became very stupid very, like, quickly.
I did enjoy Abed a lot. Abed made me happy.
Abed's fun.
Abed made me happy. I
Abed's
also really
worse.
enjoyed the principal coming in and all those, the dean, not the principal, coming in all those colorful outfits.
Oh yeah, the
That made me
later in the
laugh.
season he gets ridiculous, but he, that's a fun character.
I think that's part of him, though. It's not like he just gets more and more ridiculous. Like, yeah, no, that's where I think he's supposed to be. So it's just like hello.
Well, he gets a lot more dramatic as the seasons go on.
Everyone does.
But I will say the only good thing about the 6th season, where things really sort of fall off, is it really gives the dean a chance to shine.
Yeah.
Gives him a chance to do his thing. It was so sad seeing it limp along at the end there.
Yeah. The last
Like-
episode, I was kind of like, I hope there's not a season 7.
No, I mean, I will say the last episode ties it together pretty well, but like, thank God there's a movie because it ends on like such a depressing, like sad
does.
note. Like poor Jeff, he's just like
He's like, now I'm alone.
he was like, he was right. Like throughout the show, he's just like, this place, it does something to people. It makes them hopeless.
And it did.
By the end, he's just
He's
completely hopeless. He goes from being like a really like big shot lawyer, and he finally gets his degree, and then he turns down going back to his old job so that he can teach law at Greendale.
No. He turned that down because of the guy that was running it now.
Right, yeah. But I mean, come on. Like,
and then
he could have been a big shot lawyer, and then he turns it down to work at Greendale, and then by the end he completely regrets it and he feels like he's been left behind. Like, if you've ever been in a place or in a job where you just feel like you're there too long, you can like instantly relate to like Jeff's conundrum of like, oh, everybody's moving on with their lives
except me.
Like, and you just feel terrible for Jeff at the end. It's just like, damn, this dude is going through it. And there's no real resolution. It's just like, oh, well, show's over.
Done.
You'll just have to get along, buddy.
I think the movie is going to be about a reunion. Like how, what everyone's doing now. And who knows, maybe Jeff will get a thing where he's just like, hopefully. Yeah, I came back to go and I'm a lawyer again and I'm not a Greendale anymore.
No, I feel like they have to pick up from him being at Greendale, and he has to have like some kind of arc. He has to have something happen in the movie where he, gets, even if he's not a lawyer again, he at least
gets out of Greendale.
Or even if he doesn't, he just like ends up happier in life,
maybe in a relationship with someone,
or like not just a big depressing like loser like at the end. Like, so sad.
Also,
poor Jeff.
I will say Chang's character, that was another one I was really excited about. I loved his character so much throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, he's another one who really got a chance to shine in the later seasons.
Yeah.
I love
after Changnesia.
Yeah, Changnesia went on for a little bit too long. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, that's a personal gripe. I think that God, I loved his near
dictatorship of the school. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I was gonna say like, what his ham catchphrase is. What was his ham catchphrase?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Where he goes to Hollywood. He has a commercial he's in.
Oh, I forgot, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dang,
that's
what
great.
Does he say again? Oh, I forget.
If I had my phone.
It's okay. I'm not gonna look it up. Anyways, there are some really funny Chang moments in the later seasons, and he really gets a chance to shine as a character.
I just like that one part where he is just like, they come back to Greendale and Greendale's all kind of messed up in that one season at the beginning, and Chang's living in Greendale, and they're like, Chang, and there he's like, yeah, what's up? I thought you had Changnesia. Oh no, I made that shit up. Bye.
There's some great moments in this show, but what they need to do, I guess, because the 6th season kind of, they don't need to bring any of those characters back for the movie, and I don't think they're going to. It's kind of going to be weird because you have the black guy who lives in the RV.
Yeah.
You have the lady who was in Criminal Minds.
I never watched Criminal Minds, so I don't
stuff.
know.
But if you guys have seen Criminal Minds, you'll know who I'm talking about.
They have one more person. Forgot who it was. Chang replaced. Chang was one of the replacements.
Well, he's been there since the beginning. He's gonna have to be in the movie, I'm sure. I think he's already signed on.
Good. He's great.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to get the original cast back,
which I heard they do.
It's a shame that Pierce won't be there, but he's canon dead.
Yeah.
In the show, so he's dead. So all the other characters still alive.
Yeah.
So that makes sense that he's not going to be in the movie, but yeah, it's a shame that that they couldn't make it work out with old Chevy. Chevy?
Chevy. No, Chevy.
Chevy like a heavy.
No, not Chevy like the car. Chevy.
Chevy. Chubby chaser.
Chevy Chase. No, not chubby.
He's a chubby chaser.
Probably.
Likes those big girls.
Fat bottom girls, they make the rocking world go round.
I was just a skinny lad.
Didn't know no good from bad.
That's enough. The point is, we're excited for the movie. The show was really good. There were some things in the show that could have been done differently, but hey, I mean, it's a great show. It
was fantastic. Controversial opinion. I don't think they should have taken out that D&D episode for that one joke. I think that was dumb as shit.
I don't think that's controversial at this point. I think it's crazy that they got rid of the Dungeons and Dragons episode. It's one of the better episodes of the show. And they got rid of it because there's a black elf.
Dark elf. It's
joke.
Literally called the dark elf. It's called the drow, yeah.
Yeah, and the makeup's darker than you would have on a drow.
Yeah.
And so the joke is you're in blackface. Obviously, the character isn't in blackface. He's trying to be a Dungeons and Dragons character.
He's trying to be a
The
drow.
joke is that it looks like blackface. I don't know. If that really offends you, like, you're just... I'm not gonna say it, but like you're too sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
It's literally one joke for 5 seconds and then he gets killed off. Literally.
That's true. He's barely in the episode anyways.
Yeah.
So it's
I was like, when I watched the episode with you, I was like, that's it? And you're like, yeah, no, it's like that was dumb. That was dumb to get rid of.
You can still find the episode out there, folks.
Yeah, you can
still find it.
That's how we found it.
We found it through mysterious ways that we will never tell.
Ooh.
We will never tell you how we got
www.beep.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in Morse code. You have to have one of those old clickers. Yeah, she's doing the sound effects there. But that aside, like...
Great show. Great cast. And I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I finally got to watch it.
Yeah.
It's funny because we started watching it after we watched Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Which we never finished either.
Like, how do you even finish Parks and Rec? It goes on
kind of don't. It goes on for a very long time.
What, like 10 seasons?
Oh, really? I only got to like season 5 when I watched it.
It's like, okay, this isn't The Office. Like, this isn't like groundbreaking. Like, stop it. Like, we get it. Just, you should have wrapped it up a long time ago.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's like this should have been 5 seasons, really. Because they...
Well, they wanted that whole thing of
when
6
they lost
seasons
Troy and Shirley, honestly, they should have just been like...
I can agree with that.
5 seasons in a movie.
No. 6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah, well, they got there.
They did it.
At what cost?
The cost of Chevy Chase.
Yeah, that last paintball episode.
I was so sick of those paintball episodes after like 2. I was like, okay.
No, that, which, yeah, like, the other ones were good, but in the 6th season, it was just like, it wasn't even a paintball episode.
It wasn't.
There was only a little bit of paintball in the whole
thing. It
was
like,
a little
I'm
bit
banning
of
paintball. Secret paintball. Oh my god.
That's exactly what it was like, folks. No, there wasn't you could tell that like the budget for the last season was like
cut
big time.
Yeah.
And there's only like 13 episodes.
Yeah.
I guess at a certain point they were just like, yeah, people are not tuning in.
Time to tune out.
Like, yeah, you lost half the cast. Of course, people aren't tuning in anymore, but whatever. You know.
They replaced him with cast members that
did not have the Riz.
No, they did not.
Unfortunate. But it was a great show while it lasted.
It was.
Some really funny moments with the Dean. Some really funny Abed moments. And I love Troy with the air conditioning people.
That was great. That whole like
The
air
room
conditioning.
temperature room.
Yes, air conditioning versus plumbing. That was great.
I love the room temperature room.
The room temperature room. The heated box.
Oh, the
impossible or whatever.
The greatest repairman.
Yeah, the greatest repairman.
Will repair man.
That was so stupid. So
I
good.
loved it. I loved the great repairman.
It was so
mythology.
good.
No, that all was awesome. Great show.
Great show, great cast. I'm excited for the movie.
Get
I think
excited,
it's gonna
people.
be.
There is a movie.
I think it's gonna be a reunion thing,
but I love that they're actually getting the 6 seasons in a movie.
I love it.
After all this time,
they're like 6 seasons in a movie.
Hashtag, right? So that's cool. It's cool that it's finally coming together. Hopefully. I mean, because people are going to have big expectations.
Oh, yeah. Especially since it's been so long.
Oh, yeah. But just to see them all together again, everybody's excited to see that. Yeah. You know, we want to fucking hang out with the community again.
For real.
Want our community.
Community.
Well, we don't need to do that. They're already making it.
Community.
Hell yeah. All right. So, subscribe, leave us a comment.
Tell us what you think.
What you think. Are we good at this? Are we bad at this?
Do you hate this?
Do you love this?
If so, comment and, we'll keep doing what we're doing.
We'll either agree with you or disagree with you.
And we'll continue to do what we're doing.
And we'll write comments below your comments.
No, we won't. We'll probably just heart it.
Oh, well, maybe. I feel like that joke's getting old, but I'm going to keep saying it. Anyways.
Comment, sub for more.
Smash that bell.
And we'll see you guys in another video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.